Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Ali Sabri, uh, His Excellency High Commissioner of India, Mr. Gopal Bagle, US Ambassador to Sri Lanka, Ms. Julie Chang, DFC CEO, Mr. Scott Nathan, Chairperson and CEO of John Keells Holdings, Mr. Kishan Balindra, and distinguished guests, good morning to all of you. Today is a historic day for all of us. Today is a day that celebrates the deep historical, cultural, and socio-economic bonds between two ancient neighbors, Sri Lanka and India. Today is also a day when we see the US-India relationship grow in strength and breadth. Just over 2 years ago, the Adani Group, John Keells Holdings, and the Sri Lankan Port Authority came together to work on the Colombo West International Terminal, or CWIT. Today, that joint strategic initiative is gaining a very powerful tailwind from the US International Development Finance Corporation, which works with the private sector to address the developing world's challenges. We welcome the association of the DFC, America's Development Finance Institution, in funding the Adani's project. And we see this as a reaffirmation by the international community of our vision, of our capability, and our governance. Further, this will be the largest FDI into Sri Lanka through a single project. As one of the world's largest port developer and operator, Adani Port and SEZ brings to this project not only our proven world-class expertise, but also our deep experience in infrastructure creation. When completed, this project will transform the socio-economic landscape not just in Colombo, but across the island, through thousands of direct and indirect new employment opportunities and by massively boosting Sri Lanka's trade and commerce ecosystem. The project will transform us too, as it comfortably aligns with Adani Port and SEZ's journey to become largest container terminal operator in the Indian subcontinent region. Today, we are the largest integrated transport utility in this part of the world, one of the world's largest port developer and operator, and India's largest container terminal operator with a market share of over 40%. To put that in perspective, every third container moving from India's container port is handled by Adani. With its naturally advantageous location, Colombo is a key transshipment waypoint in the Indian Ocean east-west trade lane. As a company with established relationships with all global shipping lines and India's largest network for container terminals, Adani and the CWIT will bring in greater synergies and service offerings, thereby improving the overall supply chain. We are proud of our unwavering and undiminished commitment to both Sri Lanka and the CWIT in spite of many storms that have challenged this country. This is evident from the fact that there has been no slacking of pace in our effort to complete the project ahead of schedule. We thank our JV partner for their confidence in our ability to invest and to create a world-class container terminal facility in Colombo Port. The relationship between Sri Lanka, the United States, and India is multifaceted and holds great promise. It symbolizes the intersection of economic interest, regional stability, and global security. I see this project as the first step through which three countries can foster cooperation in the development of sustainable infrastructure like smart and green ports, which will improve the efficiency of port operation and also align with global efforts to combat climate change. On behalf of Adani Group and Adani Port and SEZ, I offer our congratulations to all of you on this momentous occasion. I would also like to express my gratitude to our partners and our team here who are executing the project with great support from the Sri Lankan Port Authority and the government of Sri Lanka. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Karan.